Hello everyone. Hope everybody's doing well. Today we're going to be doing a nice flight on our my personal favorite A319, FSLabs A319. British Airways flight out of London Heathrow all the way to Oslo. So it should be pretty interesting. It's a good time of the day, and it should be busy and with lots of ATC. So let's get going. Flight should take us roughly 2 hours and 10 minutes. 2 hours and 5 minutes according to our flight plan, gate to gate. So let's get this going before it gets too late and we don't get any ATC. Still need to start FS2 crew here, but this won't take long. Oh, last flight was with Alitalia. So I have to change, go all the way down. Just give me 1 second, I forgot to start wide FS here. On my second computer. Oh. That couldn't have happened on a worse time. Just have to update software here. Okay, let's get this done quick. Oh, and we got our PDC without even asking. Okay. That's a good service here in London, as usual. Okay. Let me try to... This will only take a second, I'm sorry about that. Okay. So the flight is BA0770, but the call sign is 6 Victor Kilo. So just so you don't get confused why we're using call sign 6 Victor Kilo. That's the call sign for the flight. Unfortunately, we can't do that on FS2 crew, so we're just gonna use the original flight number 770. But our call sign is not Speedbird 770. We're following the real world call sign. Okay, QNH, and yeah, I guess that's it for this first part of the config, kilograms and speed per day. Okay, that's our pre-flight, so we don't get too late and request deboarding right away. Okay. As usual, first thing that you want to do is check, make sure you have the proper airplane and database, especially now that we just updated database. So yeah, May 20th, that's the active, and the A319, that's what we want to see. And we can initialize our flight. So it's 6 Victor Kilo. Okay. Yeah, and Echo November Tango Oscar is our alternate. So we have their London Heathrow to Oslo. Our cruise cost index is 20. Okay, 1 hour and 41 minutes. And let's just give me 1 second here. Okay. Yeah, we're good to go. Let's check the numbers here real quick. 8,200 for the block. Okay. 100 taxi 3973 trip. First flight plan 15.4.9 and 1810. Okay, hopefully we're gonna make it. Okay, and we can request our catering right away. Okay. Let's go to the overhead. Okay, everything looks good. Idle, normal, off. Spoilers and flaps. Parking brake on. And we'll deal with that stuff soon. Okay. Let's try to get the 80s. I'm not too sure if you're gonna be able to or not, but
fire test.
And also we already got our numbers. 54,850 for 0 fuel, 62,950 for takeoff. That's our flight plan, that's our airplane. 30.1 for the 0 fuel, 28.5 for the takeoff. There's the sections, number of passengers, and our galley information. And we are gonna accept. Okay. With that information in our PDC, we were expecting, we knew, because we had the 80s before, I got the 80s before, and no delays. We knew that we're gonna be taking off from runway 08 right, so we can request our performance numbers already. So departure London. We requested, we have the electronic ATIS. So we have information here. I'm gonna write down uniform from 1720. So we know arrival is 09 left, departure is 09 right. Transition is 75. Winds 360 at 4. Varying between 310 and 070. Visibility is good. No clouds. Temperature plus 20. Oh, that's a nice day. I wish. Dew point plus 4. And a QNH 1013. Okay, so we got our winds 360 at 4. The iPad's a little bit slow right now. Temperature 20. QNH 1013. Runway 09 right. Takeoff 63. 28.5.
Ground from cockpit.
Go ahead.
Confirm
Config
chocks
1+F.
in.
Chocks are in.
Roger.
And we see. Okay. So QNH 1013. Beautiful. Let's take care of our clearance now. Before, let me just add the 0 fuel weight numbers here. 54.9. 30.1. And block is 8.2. There we go. And at the end we do our defrip, kind of not very organized on our first
Okay,
pass
I'm
here.
out for
It's
the
just because
walk
we have
around.
to deal with FS2 crew. You have to follow a little bit of a different flow here, but at the end we do our checks and everything goes well. Okay, 1013, we got it. Let's take care of our clearance. So we know, just double checking, departure runway 09 right. Brookman's Park 6 Juliet. Yes. Okay. And for arrival, we're expecting ILS runway 01 left with RIPA 3 left arrival, Valpo transition. Beautiful. With that being said, we can request wings. And we probably have our performance numbers already. Yes, we do. That's probably what it is, yes. Okay. Okay, 6 Victor Kilo, date, time, 09 right, dry. Okay, down, oh, it's up, 0.6, 51, 55, 59. Tora 3660, clean. We're gonna look on the next page. 211 and flex 68. Okay, straight to performance page. 151, 155, 159. Transition 7.5, flaps 1 up, this time not down, 0.6, oh, and temperature 6.8. I did something else here at the same time and I ended up not following the flow. Okay, that's that. 211 for the clean. What we can do is right away put our pre-selected climb 211, and we deal with we double check after. Actually, we can do it right away, real quick, so then he can check the box for us. We got our wings, and we are good. Manage 20. Okay. Check the box. Oh, I think he's not back yet. Yeah, 23 minutes. We are going too fast. Okay, we're still refueling 6.720, and we're expecting 8.2. The one last thing on our clearances are squawk 6241. 6241 in the box. Okay, so what do you have for frequencies here? Approach, no tower. Okay, so approach will be, oh,
4 knots. Clear to land 09 left, Seabird 104.
No issues on the walk around.
and after that, I'm not too sure. We have to wait
Speedbird 81 Delta fully established 8.5 miles.
and see
Speedbird
who
81 Delta
we're
ready
gonna
to
get.
continue approach.
We'll probably London
Continue 81 Delta.
south.
Speedbird 99 Mike via November Bravo 10, line up from runway 099.
Probably 129.42.
Lining up runway 09 right via November Bravo 10, Speedbird 99 Mike. Speedbird 118.
Check the box.
Okay.
I didn't check the box right away. Meanwhile, we'll take care of this. Get it ready. Getting it ready. We didn't get an initial climb, so we're gonna be following the departure procedure, which will be 6,000.
Good evening. Shuttle 6 Juliet, A319, stand 505, fully ready.
Shuttle 6 Juliet, Heathrow direct, hello, hold
position.
Real quick.
Hold position, Shuttle 6 Juliet. Virgin 5, report your passing altitude. Virgin 5 is out of 1,800. Virgin 5, thank you, turn right, heading 280 degrees, climb flight level 80.
Ground from cockpit.
Heading 280, flight level 80,
test.
Virgin 5.
Roger.
Virgin 5, can I have a read back of that, please? 280, climb flight level 80.
Climb flight level 80 and heading 280, Virgin 5.
Speedbird 99 Mike from November Bravo 10, runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff, swift winds 360 degrees, 4 knots. Cleared for takeoff, runway
We got our landing elevation out of 700 feet. Elevation in Oslo is 681. And let's get our departure numbers on FS2 crew ready.
Hi, the security and safety checks are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes.
Okay.
Speedbird 95 via November Bravo 10, line up runway 09 right.
Via November Bravo 10 left, wait, runway 09.
Okay. Requested our board. We're
Speedbird
going to turn the
104
seatbelts
X right,
on.
company traffic behind.
Okay,
Roger, right,
A319,
Speedbird
flaps up to
104.
the, no, terrain on, yes, PEX on. Okay, 68,
Speedbird 81 Delta, expect late
51,
landing clearance.
55, 59.
A1 Delta.
Transition 75.
Speedbird 81 Delta, swift wind 360 degrees, 4 knots.
Reduction
Runway
1080.
09 left, cleared
Acceleration
to
1080.
land.
Cruise out to
Clear
35.
land, 09 left. Speedbird A1 Delta.
And radar,
Virgin
might as
Line,
well
contact
just.
London.
We're gonna keep on ground,
134
on
decimal
terrain,
125,
like we usually do,
bye-bye.
just to have the radar
125 for
on.
London, thanks. Go Virgin 5, bye-bye.
which you don't want to do it. You don't want to leave it on if you don't need in real life, but here it doesn't matter. Just to save life on
Virgin,
the
script
equipment.
people 104, welcome to
We'll
Heathrow,
leave on
taxi
standby,
right at Alpha.
but let him put on
Taxi
on,
right on
and then if
Bravo,
you need it's
Charlie,
already on.
stand
You don't have to
544.
deal with stuff.
Right on Bravo, Charlie, stand.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, repeat stand, Speedbird 104.
Speedbird 104, stand 544.
Stand 544, Speedbird 104.
Are you ready for a takeoff briefing?
Ready.
Speedbird.
Okay, so this is going to be a pretty straightforward, and we are very used to this departure. Brookman Park, 6 Juliet out of runway 09 right, runway heading and then turn left, 050, and we climb to 6,000 until Brookman's Park, or otherwise
134 is on 125,
instructed by
thank you for
ATC.
Speedbird.
In taxi will be pretty easy. We are on stand 522, south side of Terminal 58, so we are
Right on Alpha, hold.
right at the
Bravo
threshold for runway 09 right. It's the spot that we usually take. In case of an emergency, before view 1, I'm going to take control, bring the aircraft to stop. We're going to go through our emergency procedures and assess the situation go from there. After view 1, we're going to commit to the takeoff. Contact ATC, go for our emergency checklist and procedures, and if necessary, come back and land right away as soon as possible, runway 09 left.
Right on Alpha and stand 508.
Any questions?
Correction,
Good.
Speedbird 81 Delta.
Takeoff briefing complete. So that's that. So fuel on board, the refueling is done. So we got our fuel report. Let's do our quick calculation. Send the report back. So it was 5.5. 5.5 divided by 0.802. 6857 or 6858.
Speedbird 988 Golf, give way to the company A321, passing from right to left behind. Then stand 512, pushing Delta 3, facing south.
Giving way to the company traffic passing behind, and thereafter pushing
Fuel report sent for the company complaints.
Speedbird 95 Scorp Mode Charlie.
Okay. We went too quick. Now I have 6 minutes to waste. Not necessarily, but we might as well wait.
Speedbird 95, thank you. Contact London 134.125, bye-bye.
I should have started a pre-flight on FS2 crew while I was dealing with Wide
Freebird
FS and
792 from November Bravo
everything
10
else.
1809 right, cleared for takeoff, this wind 360 degrees, 4 knots.
From November Bravo 10, clear for takeoff from
Anyways.
Freebird 792.
So calm before the storm. Which actually it won't be too bad because we are departing. It's gonna be hard to find a spot, a gap to actually transmit on the radio, especially since all those people are arriving. You want to give them priority, right? We're just sitting here. We don't have to, right? We are not on final or anything, or trying to get in the line there to land. So we are a little bit on a more comfortable position here, but still we want to get going. So, but it won't be stressful for us because we are just departing. I don't think there's many traffic outbound. It's there's probably lots inbound. We will though be dealing with this when we come back from Oslo. Yeah, probably tomorrow, Saturday, which is gonna be fun. The weekend is a busy day here. It will be nice to come back on Saturday morning. Well, morning for me here, but Saturday morning when the traffic is high, back to London. So yeah, that should be that's the plan to come back tomorrow. Three more minutes and we're gonna start our we're gonna do our before start checklist. And we should be good.
Freebird 104 on the blocks. Thanks for the service there, squeezing us in nicely. And good evening. Freebird 104, not a problem. See you soon.
Freebird 988 Golf, request taxi.
Freebird 98 Golf, standby, break. Freebird 792, contact London 119.775. Bye-bye.
Going to London 119.775. Freebird 792.
Freebird 988 Golf, taxi straight ahead Alpha, hold November Bravo 10.
Straight ahead Alpha, hold November Bravo 10. Freebird 988 Golf.
Okay, we can get going here.
Shuttle 6 Juliet, ready for taxi.
Before start checklist.
Shuttle 6 Juliet, taxi
Cockpit
Alpha,
prep.
Completed.
Christian Link 56
Completed.
Alpha, hold
Gear pins
November
and
Bravo 10.
covers.
Removed.
Signed.
Link 56 Alpha, November Bravo 10.
On auto.
Shuttle 6 Juliet.
ADs.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
8180 kilograms.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Barrow Ref.
QNH 1013 set.
QNH 1013 set. Electronic load sheet.
Sent.
Down to the line.
Okay, just need to wait for a confirmation from the cabin crew. The doors can be closed.
Freebird 988 Golf from November Bravo 10, Renee
Actually,
09 right,
confirmation
clear
on
to
the
take off System 360 degrees
requesting
4 knots.
confirmation the boarding is done, and
Take off
asking if the
09
doors
right
can
from
be
November
closed.
Bravo 10, speedbird 988 Golf.
We probably have our final numbers here. So 547, okay, and 62.8. So it's a little bit lighter than our original numbers, but it's all good. We're gonna accept, and we are not gonna bother rectifying any numbers. So anyways, for the taxi here, since we're waiting for the cabin crew to finish boarding, he might ask us to face west.
Triple 2 kilo.
The easiest way is just to face east.
The 5,
So
the north part of tier
we'll just
5, that's one
push
to
back to the right, nose right, and just turn right and go straight down to November Bravo 11, holding point for runway 09 right. He might ask us, depending on if there's more other traffic here by the time we are ready to roll. He might ask us to actually face west, face the wall there, and back and push back further back so we can exit without so we don't get stuck here in the cul-de-sac here. But yeah, but the taxi, it's gonna be either Yankee November 11 or Yankee Alpha November 10, November Bravo 11 or November Bravo 10 for 109 right. So it will take us
Shuttle 6 Juliet via November Bravo 10,
really
9 right.
2 minutes of taxi.
November Bravo 10,
We're gonna struggle to go through our checks while taxiing. We might need to do it stopped here in front of the stands after a pushback, of course. It all depends on traffic. If there's traffic here and we can hear that there's people trying to taxi, we'll move. If not, we're just gonna stay, do our checks real quick and just move once we are almost done with all the checks. That's usually what I do anyways, but especially here when we are on Terminal 5A on the south side here and we're using runway 09 right, I usually go through the checks stopped right in front of the stand, or else we won't have time. He's gonna clear us to line up and wait or take off and way before we are done with all the checks, and that's gonna create not a very good situation. Even they are not landing runway 09 right, but there's other traffic that might be ready to go, and we'll be taking the runway and not allowing other people that are actually ready to go to actually line up and take the runway and go right. Okay, 4 more minutes.
Shuttle 6 Juliet to runway 09 right, clear for takeoff, System 020 degrees 5 knots.
09 right, clear takeoff, Shuttle 6 Juliet.
Oh, as long as British Airways taking off. Shuttle, probably going to Scotland. With the call sign shuttle. Speaking of Scotland, waiting for Glasgow update from UK 2000.
Ground from cockpit.
Go ahead.
That would be nice.
Remove external power.
Roger,
Since we have
removing
a good
external
Aberdeen
power.
and a good Edinburgh from Orbix, just need an updated version of Glasgow to have the 3 major airports in Scotland, area that I enjoy flying a lot. Haven't done many
External
flights
power
lately,
removed.
but
Roger.
yeah, I used to do a lot of flights from here, from Heathrow to Edinburgh and Aberdeen. Okay.
Shuttle 6 Juliet, passing 2,000.
External connectors, external power is, has been disconnected.
London 119.775, bye.
London 119.775, Shuttle 6 Juliet. Thanks for the service. Have a good evening. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, he's definitely going north because 1977 is
Heathrow
London,
Director, good afternoon. Speedbird 964 Hotel.
London Control going
at
north.
Heathrow, gate
So, yeah.
507.
Shuttle
with
has to
Victor,
be,
request clearance to Hamburg as filed.
Speedbird 964 Hotel, please file the flight plan.
Shuttle is,
Sorry,
as
we'll
far
call.
as I know nowadays, it's all the only flights to up north.
Speedbird 964 Hotel, please check
Basically,
the
just
flight plan.
flights to London, to Scotland.
Speedbird 964 Hotel, thank you. I've now sent you
Not
a
even to
PDC
show
with
if
your
the
clearance.
flights that go to Dublin,
Roger,
if they are
I
shuttle or
received
not.
it, thanks.
That I don't, I'm not too sure. Okay, 1 minute. And we're gonna get going. So we on a flight, yeah, our prediction was to leave at 18:10. So we are 5 minutes late, but there's nothing we can do. We're gonna end up being 10 minutes late, but that's okay. We are still 30 minutes earlier than the real flight. The real flight is supposed to depart at 18:40, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 18:40 Zulu on a Friday. So yeah, we're still a little bit earlier than the real flight. Actually, I'm not too sure if the flight got cancelled or not, but it's the flight is scheduled on a Friday to depart at
Hey guys, all
18:40.
packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Thanks, will be a short taxi.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Thank you. Okay, we're getting there. We are getting there. Chocks are out. The gate, the jetway, I'm not too sure what's gonna happen. So as usual, if you watched any one of my other videos, I don't like to mess around with jetways too much. So if GSX or FS2 crew deals with jetway, then good. If they don't, I know it's not realistic, but I don't wanna break anything on a GSX, especially on a pushback. Especially here, if he asks us for a non-standard pushback, I want to be able to actually follow the instructions and comply to the. Hey, yes, A319. My yeah, I love it. That's my preferred Airbus. It's smaller and a little bit more agile. A little bit harder to slow down, but yeah, it's a nice one. I like it. I like it a lot. Unfortunately, there aren't many flights that we do that it's with the A319. But when it's scheduled to be the A319 to be used, I use it. How's everything, my good friend? Sorry for not streaming for the last 2 days, I would say. As usual, I wanted to do some. I kept flying. I did a flight from Rome, from Italy to France, to Côte d'Azur, and I thought, oh, this flight's gonna be horrible. I'm not gonna stream. Oh man, it was an amazing flight. The view was beautiful because it was a sunset. It was end of the day. The traffic was insane in Nice. I could not believe so many cargo planes and ATC. And, it was amazing. But unfortunately, I didn't stream. I thought the flight wasn't too good. But I wanted to fly to Nice because I like the airport is amazing. And but I didn't. Unfortunately, that was yesterday. That was too bad. Hey, anyway, you got here at perfect timing. We're just about to push back. Request pushback and start clearance.
Ground. Good evening. It's Speedbird 770.
United 479
Okay,
Heathrow.
cleared to push and start. Speedbird 770.
I hope you're doing fine there, and family and everything, and everything's still going well.
Heathrow Director, good afternoon, 114 with you.
Okay, windows and doors are closed.
Heathrow Director, hello, fly heading
Cabin crew, arms, lights, and cross check.
090 degrees, descend flight level 80.
090 and sending 80, speedboat 114.
Speedbird 964 Hotel, Airbus A319, stand 507, request push and start.
Speedbird 964 Hotel,
Follow the line.
507.
Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed.
Push and start.
Beacon.
On.
South,
Thrust
Speedbird
levels.
964 Hotel.
Idle.
United
Parking
479
brake.
Heathrow.
On.
Before start checklist complete.
479.
Okay, let's ask for pushback.
Landing runway 09 left, no delay. Descend to altitude 6,000 feet, T4 QNH 1013.
Descend 6,000, QNH 1013, landing runway 09 left, and I didn't get the first part, United 479.
Hello. We'll now demonstrate the safety features.
We have a new ATIS, Victor.
As long as you've got descending to altitude 6,000 feet, then it's fine.
That you've flown on.
Descending to 6,000, United 479.
0205
Freebird 114,
for
descend
the
to
wings now.
altitude. Correcting descend flight level 70.
Flight level 70, Speedbird 114.
Temperature 205 and QNH 1013 still. So, yeah, we just have to make sure
United
Victor.
479, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, speed 220 knots.
5,000, speed 220, United 479.
I'm feeling shaken and stirred.
Heathrow Director, good afternoon. Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, QNH 1013, A319, stand 522, ready to push back and start.
I'm great break. Speedbird 114, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1013.
Standing 5,000, QNH 1013, Speedbird 114.
Shuttle 3 kilo, sun 503, push and start approved, face east.
Push shuttle pro, face 8, shuttle 2 kilo.
Installation calling Heathrow previously, say again.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, QNH 1013, A319, stand 522, ready to push back and start.
Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, that's not a problem, sun 522, push and start approved, face east.
Face east, Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, thank you. Okay.
Speedbird 114, descend to altitude 4,000
So I guess there's someone on
Standing
523 here.
Speedbird 114.
Right, good evening, Shamrock 16.
I'm gonna go outside.
3218, this Victor 831, QNH 1213, request clearance to dump.
Shamrock 16,
I thought I heard someone
your
calling.
clearance is in text, no readback required.
On 523. Okay. Yeah, I thought someone was here. Anyways, let's get going.
Speedbird 114, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220, Speedbird 114.
United 479 to left, heading 250 degrees.
Turn left heading 250, United 479.
Like this. Clear automatically. Stay in your seats and pull the mask towards you. Place the mask over your mouth and nose, like this. And breathe normally.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
No, you are. What I need from you is a little bit of more
Speedbird 114, turn left heading 050 degrees. Once established on the low glider, remain 09 left, descend on the glide path.
July 050 on descend glide path when established. Speedbird 114. Thank you.
Speedbird 114, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, further with the glide path.
3,000 feet on the glide path.
All stations on the ground, contact Heathrow Tower 118.5. Reply us again 118.5.
Pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
See, there we go. That's more your level.
Okay, so tower is online now.
Guys, director is parked. Where is my coffee? There we
Release
go.
parking brakes.
Thank you, darling. Cappuccino, yeah, 4 sugars?
Actually, I've come to read the audition.
The pink lady wants to audition.
Got 3 factors, actually.
Release parking brakes.
Smoking is not permitted anywhere.
Commencing
whilst on
push.
board, and this includes
All
buses
engines clear.
which are fitted with
Start at
smoke
will.
detectors. Using e-cigarettes is not allowed either.
Start engine 2.
To be honest, I haven't listened to a word you said. This coffee is disgusting.
Do you know what? You're a really rude little man with a horrible ponytail, and that's my coffee.
It's a nice point there.
In the unlikely event of an emergency landing,
I don't know, is it a safety announcement that you're hearing? I think it is. It's a British Airways safety announcement.
and now
The cabin crew safety announcement. I'm pretty sure that's what it is because there's no one, or else it was someone talking to ATC.
and it would be wonderful for any spare change, any currency, find it.
Okay, I just want to make sure this is gonna work properly.
Set parking brakes.
Flying start.
Oh yeah.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Every penny of which will help children all over the world living really tough lives. If you have any questions, or you can't find a safety card, or if you've mislaid your magical Flying envelope,
Please ask one of your cabin crew members and have a good flight.
Start engine 1.
So, good evening, Speedbird 114, what's your inbound, your main line?
Speedbird 114, Heathrow, hello, 09 left, clear to land, 020 degrees, 5 knots.
Good land, 09 left, Speedbird 114.
I wasn't paying attention. I was so concentrated on the pushback here that I was.
Unlocking gear.
So yeah, that's basically gonna be a
Tow truck disconnected.
turn right here and
Bypass
the runway is
being
right there.
removed.
So we're not gonna taxi to our destination today, Prasad.
Good evening, Shuttle 2 Kilo.
After start checklist,
Anti-ice.
off,
ECAM status.
checked.
Pitch trim.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
60% set.
Rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist
Shuttle
complete.
2 Kilo, request taxi.
Request taxi clearance.
Ground. Speedbird 770. Ready to taxi. Cleared to taxi. Speedbird
United 479 is
770.
Is that it? Shuttle 2 Kilo.
Shuttle 2 Kilo Tower, hello, flash message.
Shuttle 2 Kilo, request taxi.
Shuttle 2 Kilo taxi right onto Alpha, hold at Dafo.
Right, Alpha, hold Dafo, Shuttle 2 Kilo.
Heathrow target, United 479 Alice, runway 9 left.
United 479, Heathrow Tower, hello, continue approach 9 left, winds calm.
Wind copy, continue approach 9 left, United 479.
Heathrow Tower, good evening. Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, stand 522, ready to taxi.
Speedbird 522, taxi Yankee, hold November Bravo 11.
Yankee November Bravo 11, Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo. Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Flight controls check.
Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
2114, welcome to Heathrow, go right to Alpha, and then taxi stand 564 by Alpha and Delta.
Roger, right on Alpha, stand 564 Alpha and Delta, speed 114, Roger.
United 479, the wind 0 to 0 degrees, 5 knots from me 09 west, clear to land.
Flood land, runway
Before
09
takeoff
left,
checklist.
United 479.
Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flat setting.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. V1, VR, V2, flex temp.
View 1 151.
Full Melbourne,
VR 155. V2 159. Flex temp 68 degrees.
V1, 151, VR, 155, V2, 159, flex temp, 68 degrees, ATC.
Set.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff no blue.
Down to the line.
Speed 650 kilo, wind is 0 to 0 degrees, 5 knots, runway 09 right, clear to takeoff.
Clear takeoff 09 right, Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo.
Approach path, clear of traffic.
Below the line.
Takeoff runway.
09er right.
Cabin crew, be seated for takeoff.
Zero 09 right confirmed.
Confirmed. Cabin crew.
Advised.
TCAS.
TARA.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Packs.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Ready.
A firm.
Shuttle 2 Kilo, holding Delta.
Shuttle 2 Kilo, hold November Bravo 10.
November Bravo 10, Shuttle 2 Kilo.
United 479, welcome to Heathrow, go right Alpha.
Turn right on Alpha, United 479.
Shamrock 16 Tango, stand 20, request push and start.
Take off.
2415, that's hello, wind 020 degrees, 5 knots, 09 left, clear land.
Main flag 68. SRA, SRS. Runway.
V1.
Auto thrust.
Rotate.
Tower Shamrock 16 Tango.
Positive climb.
Gear up.
Shamrock 16 Tango Tower,
Gear
hello.
up.
Yeah, request push and start. Shamrock 16 Tango, push start, approved, face west. Facing west, Shamrock 16 Tango.
Just take ready to depart, should I have a drop set?
Shuttle Kilo line 09 right.
Lap away from my 09 right, shuttle TQ.
Flaps 0.
United 479, sorry, I took the wrong way, so go left there, double back
0.
onto Bravo.
After takeoff, climb checklist.
Landing
Shuttle
gear.
back onto Bravo, United 479.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
On.
Down to the line.
Tower, speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, leaving 2,100 to 6,000 at Brookman 6 Juliet.
Speedbird 650 Kilo, roger, contact London Control on 119.775. Bye.
119775, speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, thank you very much, have a good night.
Departure from runway 04, and it'll be 0345 to the box for Easy 70 Yankee.
Easy 70 Yankee, correct.
Thank you.
Right now, 713 Kilo, 30 track miles, descent to altitude 6,000 feet, become H1014. 6,000 feet, 1014, right now, 713 Kilo.
London Control, hello, this is just on the 405, so checking in, flight level 410.
Descent to 405, London Control, say your location.
Our favorite
9
ATC.
miles east of Lift.
Okay, Lufthansa 405. You're not inside anybody's sector at the moment, so continue within the con 122 flight.
Understood, 1228, 405.
Lufthansa 2868, report you're heading London 127.1, bye.
Confirm it's 127725, sorry, Notions 2868.
127.1.
Oh, alright, we'll go and report our heading frequency 127.1, thanks, so bye-bye, Notions 2868.
London Control, good evening, speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, Brookman's 6 Juliet, 6,000.
Juliet 6 Victor Kilo, London Host, squawk identical now, flight level 150.
Ident and flight level 150 for speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, thank you.
Ground VT03 indicator on the 04.
EG200, taxi left Juliet, link Bravo, stand 34.
Juliet in Bravo, stand 34, EG200, thank you.
Set standard. Set standard.
Standard, cross-checked, passing flight level 075. Now.
Check. Below the line.
Barrow ref.
Standard set.
London hello, shuttle 2 Kilo, passing
After takeoff, climb
2,000
checklist
feet to
complete.
6,000, also 1 Juliet.
Shuttle 2 Kilo, London Control, hello, squawk identical climb now, flight level 70.
Ident climb now, flight level 70, shuttle 7 Kilo. 2 Kilo.
Runway 713 Kilo, descend to altitude 3,000 feet. 3,000, runway 713 Kilo.
Okay, so we got cleared to flight level 150, so we don't have to expect any one of this. The altitude 6,000 constraint at Brooklands Park, VOR. So that's that. One last thing to keep an eye on it. And we are approaching 10,000. It's a nice day in London, 20 degrees. And there you go.
Confirm seatbelts off.
220 degrees. 220 heading Ryanair 713 kilo. Shuttle 2 kilo, climb flight level 100.
Confirm clear rad nav.
Confirmed. And that's the end of our SID, Brookman's
Shuttle 2 kilo, climb flight level 110.
6 Juliet.
Confirm copy active to secondary.
127.1,
127.1 for Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo. Is that for 6 Victor Kilo?
Hey, sir.
Okay, 27.1. Thank you very much. Have a good night. He called us shuttle. That's what got me confused. We are not shuttle, even though we are 6 Victor Kilo.
Clinton, good afternoon. Mike Yankee, Tango Oscar Yankee, flight level 150, Clippy.
Mike Yankee, Tango Oscar Yankee, London Control. Hello, flight heading.
London Control, good evening. Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, leaving 13, flight level 138 to flight level 150.
Fish calling, say again, sir, on the landline.
Sorry, it's Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, leaving flight level 147 to flight level 150.
650 kilo, hello, climb flight level 250.
Flight level 250 for Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, thank you.
EG75, you put Papa on conversion, speed 270 knots or greater.
Copy on conversion, speed 20 knots, 220 knots or greater, E75 uniform Papa.
That's 270 greater.
Apologies, 270 or greater, E75 uniform Papa.
London Control, very good evening, runner 61 kilo, home shot, Bravo, Birmingham. Alright, 61 kilo, hello, runway 33, clear takeoff, wind is 070 degrees, 6 knots.
Confirmed.
Confirm knots 15, clear for takeoff, runner 61 kilo. Yep, sure, 15.
London, hello, Golf, back in my car for Tango, holding.
Yeah, we need to double check the call sign.
Cruise flight level is as shown.
Roger.
Optimum flight level is as shown. Recommended max flight level is as shown. Are you happy with our current selected flight level?
Yes.
Cruise Jet 679 control, roger.
So anyways, because he was calling a shuttle, 6 Victor Kilo, I went back and said, let me see if I made a mistake and we were supposed to be shuttle. But I was pretty sure we weren't supposed to be shuttle because we're not going, we're not staying in the UK. We're not going to Scotland. So I double checked and no, it's Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, the flight to Oslo. So yeah, we got it right. It's just they are probably so used to there's so much traffic as shuttle number and letters that I can see why.
Flight level 180, actually, 1 kilo. And the other station calling there, missed the call sign.
So I can see why he called us shuttle.
Connection 567 Tango Line of Control, hello, at SE 1 Alpha at Rival.
But we're doing right here. We are Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo.
35 descent flight level 250.
And that's the proper call sign.
Speedbird Concourse 35, descent flight level 250.
Well, you already claimed it out to flight level 300, Speedbird Concord 25.
Hey, firm, I'm giving you lower now, 250 please.
Oh, I'm sorry, okay, 250, Speedbird Concord 25.
Golf Alpha, can you take off? Can you depart from Lima or do you want to backtrack?
Hey, firm, we can take Lima.
Golf Alpha, would you line up and wait runway 15?
Line up.
Yeah, because like I was mentioning before, I think shuttle is just going north and staying in the UK.
Go ahead, sorry.
Like Manchester or going north to Scotland. That's what
turn left 140 degrees now.
British Airways use the call sign shuttle because it was the older.
Speed 270 knots or less.
Speed 270 less for 75.
It was the old subsidiary from British Airways.
Sorry, track, shuttle.
I think it was mid-lanes, but I don't remember, to be honest. I might be saying something wrong, but I think it was mid-lanes that used to operate in British Airways Incorporated, and then they changed all those flights, domestic flights that go to Manchester and go to Scotland and go to as a shuttle call sign. They kept as a shuttle call sign, even though it's a British Airways flight. And they usually have numbers and letters on the call sign. So since we have numbers and letters, he ended up calling us shuttle 6 Victor Kilo. But we are a Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo going to Norway, so.
Fox 57762, squawk 033.
But that's okay. Not, don't blame him.
330
He's an amazing ATC.
Exec jet
as
when ready, descend flight level 200, level by L.
Just like any other ATC here in London.
Flight level 200
they are amazing. And basically all Europe, to be honest. I never have problems flying anywhere in Europe. ATC is just amazing, very professional.
Roger.
Control, hello there, Papa G, Delta India, heading 300, spotting level 282 for level 360.
It is the closest to real ATC that you can find in VATSIM is flying here in Europe.
037, Papa G, Delta India.
To the 660 kilo, climb flight level 290.
Because also
660 kilo, climb flight level 290.
290 for 6 Victor Kilo, thank you very much.
Talentine 5, you've only report heading to London, 119.775.
119.775.
Talking too much, right? It's not time to talk yet. We have lots of time during cruise to talk.
Takeoff, wind 080 degrees 7 knots.
Anyways, also because there's so many countries close right together that it makes it for a way more realistic simulation, if that's realistic simulation. So it is amazing flying in Europe.
Control, good evening, Qatar Cargo 8891, passing
it's much harder to fly North America and Asia because of the distance on the airspace and different.
I don't worry, so 35, turn right heading 265.
Right, so flying here in Europe, flying here in Europe, it makes for an amazing experience. Anyways.
And that's flight level 160, Speedbird 350.
Let's pay more attention till we get to our cruising altitude.
24 Bravo,
just fly level
350, heading 035, hello.
KLM 24 Bravo, hello, climb flight level 230.
Climb flight 230, climb 24 Bravo.
London Control, Lufthansa Vorgolf Tango inbound, Kegley at flight level 320.
Lufthansa Vorgolf Tango, London Control, hello, it's Logan 1 hotel arrival.
Logan 1 hotel arrival as planned, Lufthansa Vorgolf Tango.
Canex 56 Alpha Tango, direct Abbott, descend flight level 120. Direct
Abbott, descend flight.
That's gonna be us tomorrow, Prasad, coming back from Norway. It's gonna be busy.
Hey, Baltic 17 Alpha, London Control, hello, it's Umball 2
It's gonna be nice on a Saturday.
Number 2 Sierra arrival, we have first
Airways 1428, contact London Control, 119.775.
119.725.
775.
775, sorry.
Golf Alpha Tango, score guide end, report passing altitude. Passing 1,500 and Addons, Golf Alpha Deck.
One Tango, thank you. Climb now, flight level 130.
Climb level 130, Golf Alpha Deck.
Speedbird 35, I can pick up the Logan 1 Hotel arrival now so you don't have to vector me.
35, roger, resume navigation direct Sabre.
Direct Sabre for Speedbird 35.
That's 35, you can contact London now 119 at decimal 775.
119er 775, Speedbird 35.
Cargo Lux 67 Juliet, contact London Control 129.425. Park Fly 7762, contact London Control 129.425.
129.435 or 776 to Dubai.
London, good evening. Finnair 133 Golf to Nocro, flight level 340.
Finnair 133 Golf London Control, hello. New routing for you. Route direct Logan, join the Logan 1 Hotel arrival.
Logan 1 Hotel arrival. Finnair 133 Golf, roger.
London, Papa G, Delta of India.
Papa India under control, resume navigation direct Welland. Sorry, direct left, leave it access here.
Direct Welland, Papa India, thanks.
It's direct left, that's Papa India.
Direct left, Papa India.
Okay, sir. 266 Kilo, monitor Unicom 122.8. Flight 61 Kilo, climb flight level 260.
Climb flight level 260, runner 61 Kilo.
Level 2 Kilo, sustain to Alpha arrival.
Sustain to Alpha 2 Kilo, thanks.
KLM 24 Bravo, resume navigation direct Redford.
Yes, KLM 24 Bravo.
22.8 for 6 Victor Kilo, thank you very much, have a good night.
Bye.
That was horrible because he had a 6-1 Kilo and a 6 Victor Kilo. I was trying to pay attention because I said, oh man, this is hard to pick it up when it's 6-1 Kilo and 6 Victor Kilo. Anyways, I'm surprised that we are going to UNICOM, since to me like there's ATC online. I could be wrong, but anyways, we are clearing ourselves to fly level 350. Let me check this list again. Yeah, Scotland is online. 35525. I'm gonna have this on standby, and we should be hitting Scotland on we are what, Ledbo now? Yeah. Yeah, I'll be reading Scotland at Larga. Okay. So we have a few miles to go until we hit. But I thought that's interesting because I thought that yeah, London, we were on 27.1. Yeah, we were on 27.1. That's interesting that he's letting us go. Oh, what I do, Prasad, which I never stream either, and I did this week. When I'm practicing procedures and everything, I fly general aviation planes. So I have a Piper Comanche, and I did this week. Then I use all my actual charts and everything, Nav Canada charts, not like real life charts and plates and everything. On 4Flight. I don't know if you know 4Flight, but we get a subscription on for 4Flight, so I have all the real world plates for Canada, Nav Canada plates, and which I did too yesterday or the day before. But that stuff I never stream. It's not as exciting, and I have to actually be paying attention. I don't use autopilot or nothing. It's all manually flown IFR, single pilot, right?
To go.
So I really have to be paying attention. There's no talking or joking around. Check. So I never stream because I don't think it's something that will be interesting for people to watch, right? I can describe what's going on and what, but I can't be talking and reading stuff and right. I have to concentrate and pay attention during the whole flight. Like I said, it's all manually flown. There's no autopilot. There is autopilot, but I don't use it. And I even put on the remarks when I'm flying on VATSIM, so the controller knows that autopilot won't be. I won't be using autopilot.
Cruising flight level 350. Check.
No, it's a Piper Comanche, a small Piper Comanche. I usually fly the Piper Comanche. Oh, just give me 1 second. Checked. I usually fly the Piper Comanche or the Duke, turbine Duke, or the regular Duke. I flew the PC-12 before in real life, and there was a PC-12 that I used to have on the FSX that it was okay. I know there's a PC-12. Who makes that? Is it Carenado? I'm not too. I don't remember, but I never bother doing it, and I don't have any King Air because I know Carenado has King Air, but I know Carenado doesn't do has nice textures, nice visuals, but doesn't have nice systems. So I kind of avoid. You know what I mean? So I rather fly the Comanche or the Beach. See, I'm talking again and I'm losing 3525. Okay.
Control, Nortrans 2868 with you on flight level 350.
Nortrans 2868, Scottish Control, roger.
Scottish Control, good evening. Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo flight level 350.
Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, Scottish Control, roger. Sierra 11 Alpha taxi, point Alpha 1, runway 25.
Yeah, I was going to ask for CPDLC, but we're flying the A319. We don't have it. I almost asked when I contact Scottish Control. Oh well, it's too bad that we're flying the A319. Anyways, so that's that, Prasad. I don't have a PC-12 anymore, and I don't have any King Air. So I just fly the A2A simulations Comanche, which is pretty good. Like it is amazing.
Will turn right, heading 330 degrees.
It is amazing how they even wear and tear on the plane and everything. HOA is amazing. All their planes are amazing. And I fly the Real Air, the old Real Air Duke when I want to go a little bit faster. I have the turbine and I have the conventional one.
Kilo 6 Juliet, descent altitude 6,000 feet, Glasgow QNH.
So when I want to go a little bit faster, I'll go with those. But when I really want to practice, even if it takes I did. My last flight was a 2 hours flight. It was a long flight to be flying single pilot IFR, and it was horrible over the mountains because
Ryanair 185 Hotel.
right now on the west in BC, British Columbia. So I'll go around, right? I never go back without flying, so I have to keep flying from point to point.
Shamrock 1 Alpha, roger that. Hold position after departure.
So I left here,
straight ahead.
where I live, and went west. So I'm on the west coast now, right at the coast in BC, getting close to Vancouver. Not close, not there yet, but I'm getting close to Vancouver. Then I'm gonna loop around and go east and cross Canada, all the way across Canada, all the way to the east coast. So that's what I do. Then I go around and come back.
Bravo, turn right, 090
Practicing
degrees,
all single pilot IFR, following all the procedures, everything. That's what I use to practice procedures. And it's nice because you see all kinds of terrain, all kinds of different approaches. IFR with VFR, no instrument approaches on airports, so I have to cancel IFR and go VFR. File proper alternate, so I have to respect the alternate minimums from Transport Canada, from Nav Canada. So it is like done to the T on our like real procedures, like if I was doing in real life. Respecting icing, altitudes, checking icing, turbulence, checking everything. And using my real life plates and charts and everything. The ones that I use when I fly. But I don't know how interesting it will be for someone to watch that. Right? Like I said, we can't talk like we are talking right now. I can't because I have to keep the plane maintain altitude and heading. I can't just keep talking and thinking about something else. I have to keep track of what's going on at all times, right? It's way harder than work. It's way harder than work, to be honest. But yeah, that's the way to keep, so you keep your mindset when you want to fly IFR.
Thank you. Descend flight level 110. Descend flight level 110.
Here, that's why I say here is lazy. Like I'm always lazy and I take shortcuts and I do stuff that I wouldn't do in real life.
Shamrock 1 Alpha, redirect to 9 Mach, climb flight level 160.
But, right. Still try to make it as realistic as possible, right? Okay, so we're Scottish control for quite a while here. We're gonna be. Well, not really, actually. We should be going to. Who's gonna be next? Copenhagen? Yeah, Copenhagen control. We're gonna be cutting through Denmark, and then we're gonna reach Norway. Okay, so let's get. I think Copenhagen is online. It's KD something. Yeah. EKDK. Yeah, Copenhagen is online, and it is 21375. But I can do one day, Prasad, if you're interested in watching. If you're interested, even if you don't watch live, you don't have to watch live. But if you say that you want to watch, I can stream, and you can watch one day if you think something that you're interested in watching. It really doesn't bother me at all. I don't mind doing. Okay, I'm gonna try to get the 80s here. I don't want I got too distracted now. I have no idea where we are and how long we. Okay, we have 1 hour and 17 minutes. Okay, so that's that. But I wanna come back to this here. I don't wanna screw this one
016 Bravo, continue approach runway 06, that's 12 VK.
up.
Continue approach
Yeah,
runway
sure.
06.
I'll do it next time then, Prasad. I'll stream next time, and then you watch whenever is more convenient for you. And like I said, it's even better for you. And then you watch if you want to know more. You ask me, I'll do another one. And if you can watch live and you have questions, like you're curious about some procedures or something, I can explain to you, try to explain to you, or we can ask some other flight and I'll explain to you what was going on as best as I can. Trying to remember.
016 Bravo, clear to land 06, the wind is 060 degrees 1
Trying to remember what happened. I'll do it. Promise you. Next one. I'll do next one.
Golf Whiskey Alpha, contact ground 121.
I'm right now at an airport called Bella Coola in BC, and I'm not too sure where I'm going from there. Oh yeah, no, it's all good. I just want to have an idea where we are right now, because to me it feels like I've been disconnected to what's going on for like an hour.
Shamrock 547, pushing starts approved.
But it's not. We're good. We're good. We can still talk for a little bit longer.
And Shamrock 1 Alpha, you can direct to night mode.
So yeah, so I'm in Bella Coola right now, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to another airport that I have from Orbix. But I'll tell you later. But yeah, and then we're gonna head east. From there, we're gonna start heading east, back to Alberta and all the way to the East Coast. It's gonna take a while, right, to jump to make it all the way to the East Coast. But we're not doing one shot, of course. But yeah, it's interesting. We do our walk around, we check our oil, we check everything. It's A2A. I don't know if you're familiar with their aircrafts, but it is amazing.
06 Juliet, turn right 015 degrees, clear Dallas approach runway 06.
Okay, we have a position report in 28 minutes, so that's that too. We don't have to worry about it right now.
Jet 3 Bravo Delta for ATC Monmouth Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
We have Danish airspace.
2868, contact Copenhagen 121.375, bye-bye. Nortrans 2868, contact Copenhagen 121.375, bye-bye.
121.375, thanks for it. Good evening, Nortrans 2868, stay safe.
And Shamrock 1 Alpha, just confirm your direct to night map.
Okay. So where are we right now?
Apologies, there's some bit of an issue with the left aileron there. We're just
Venus. Okay, so we're getting close to our handoff. It's by Larga there. It's the boundary between Larga and Input. So we should be getting the handoff pretty soon. And I think the traffic that he just handed over to Denmark, to Danish airspace, is the aircraft going right in front of us. The same altitude.
Thank you. Contact Edinburgh Ground 121.75.
And
Edinburgh Ground 121.75. Thanks for the great control. Congratulations, Shuttle 16 Bravo.
Thank you. Lufthansa 76, no further ATC, Monmouth Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Florida Unicom for Lufthansa 76, thank you, sir. Good night.
Eastline 1036, descent to altitude 5,000 feet, be Aberdeen QNH 1018.
And 503, Aberdeen QNH 1018, 1036.
And like I mentioned, you should have a full ATC here in Denmark, Norway, and approach, tower, ground, everything. Because
aircraft coming up was just white noise, I'm afraid.
When I checked before, usually it is, especially on a Friday. But when I checked before we left, it was all full ATC. So
Shuttle 6 Juliet, fully established 9 miles.
Shuttle 6 Juliet, thank you. Runway 05, you're clear to land the wind is 05.
so it's gonna be a nice flight all the way to Norway.
Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, contact Copenhagen 121.1375. Bye bye.
21375, Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo. Thank you very much for your service. Have a good night.
You too, bye bye.
Flight level 190.
Flighting 70 and climb flight level 190, cargo 652.
Golf India Lima, final runway 29 for a full stop.
Golf India Lima, 29 cleared to land, the winds are 080 degrees, 7 knots.
Clear to land 29, Golf India Lima.
Copenhagen control, good evening, Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, flight level 350.
First Lufthansa 1462, contact Bremen 123.925.
Bremen on 123.925, Lufthansa 1462, bye bye.
Hi, good evening, Copenhagen Trans 2887. Climbing to level 130.
Trans 2887 Copenhagen control radar contact. Climb flight level 360 and proceed direct Whiskey Romeo Bravo.
Whiskey Romeo Bravo and climbing flight level 360, 2887.
Copenhagen control, good evening, Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, flight level 350.
Yeah, 6 Victor 6 Kilo, I did get you before, but radar contact.
Okay. So next one will be
Copenhagen Aerosoft 004, taking off runway 27,
Norway,
heading for 4,000, keeping the code
which is online.
The code is 04, that's copied.
And it's 118875. Okay. So we're ready for our next one. What we can do too is take a look of
Copenhagen
see if
Control,
we can get an
Lufthansa
80s for
with you at 1,600 up to 6,500.
Lufthansa 5, Oscar 3, Copenhagen control, radar contact. Turn right heading 170, climb to actually negative heading 090.
Lufthansa 5, Oscar 3, can you please repeat the heading?
Stand by, cargo look 652, proceed direct Mike India Charlie, climb flight level 240.
Direct Mike India Charlie and flight level 240, cargo look 652.
Lufthansa 5, Oscar 3, make it a right turn, heading 210, climb flight level 360.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get. Let's try,
right
and it's not showing on the pilot. Yeah, so yeah, we have to wait.
210 Lufthansa Oscar, Lufthansa 5 Oscar Mike.
Lufthansa 5, Oscar 3, climb flight level 360.
Climb flight level 360.
Keep up 792, request descent, please.
Speedbird 792, descent flight level 130.
Flight level 120.
Golf India Lima vacated.
Golf India Lima, welcome to Ronda taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron, Golf India Lima.
Copenhagen Control, Lufthansa 5 Oscar 3, sorry to ask, can you repeat the flight level again?
It's your cruise, flight level 360.
Flight level 360, thank you.
Copenhagen Air Corio 004, maintaining flight level 040, requesting for clearance to Lima Foxtrot Mike Romeo, flight heading is 272.
Corio 004, Copenhagen Control, hello.
3507,
to your destination.
09 minus 3,
QNH 10, direct to SCA.
Climb flight level 400 for clear to destination.
Okay, so we can
and
add our 1010.
Can you repeat the direct, please, for Courier 004?
Direct to Sky.
Direct to Sky, Courier 004, thank you, sir.
Cargo Lux 652, Copenhagen.
Go ahead.
Yeah, are you going direct Mike India Charlie?
Negative, sorry, I forgot to hit the execute button. The 6 first.
No worries, happens to the best of us. Lufthansa 5, Oscar 3, turn left, direct CMEC, and stop climb 190, please.
Turn left 190, direct, and stop climbing 1900.
Okay, so we got that information.
Copenhagen, now shuttle 9 Juliet Lima.
Let's set up the approach. So we knew before departing that their active was 01 left, ILS.
Hello, radar contact. Great. Transavia 81
and the transition level right now is 8,500.
Contacting Norway 118.8.
Final approach fix altitude 3,500.
FedEx 77 call Bremen 123.925.
ILS. MGA is 855 for Cat 1.
123.925.
Max and river.
Average cargo 693, call Bremen 123.925.
Okay, so we should be changing to Norway control at Danko.
Stand by. Average cargo 693.
So it's 160, roughly 160 miles from us.
123.925.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
693. Thanks for the service.
Okay.
And UPS 747, call Bremen 123.
So we're planning for RIPAM 3 Lima arrival. We have full ATC, so we're going to be following instructions, but
Marshall 9 Juliet Lima, go ahead.
There's altitude constraints and speed constraints that are going to be following. Initial approach fix is Valpo for the ILS runway 01 left.
Marshall 9 Juliet Lima.
We're going to be at 5,000 there and descend to 3,500
UPS 5195
before Zikla,
5195 Sweden slugged up,
which is
actually,
final approach fix.
Unicom 122.8, good evening.
122.8, good evening.
Or ILS 10.3, course 013, missed approach, climb 013, runway heading to 5,000, and expect vectorings by Oslo approach. So 5,000 is our altitude.
Good evening, Mike.
Any questions?
Flight level 290.
Approach briefing complete. I don't want to talk too much because there's too much going on and we're going to be handed
Mike Copenhagen control, hello, radar
over
contact.
to
We're
Oslo.
closing shortly, so continue with the Unicom 122.8.
So yeah,
128, Mike.
make it short. So yeah, RIPAM 3 left
Marshall 9
arrival.
Juliet Lima, call Norway, frequency 118.875, bye-bye.
Copenhagen Control, Lima 133 Juliet, hello, good afternoon. Currently at 1,400 feet, exiting the control zone back to work. BFR flight to Göteborg, QNH is 1004.
Lima 33 Juliet, Copenhagen, hello, I'm closing very shortly, so further will be with Unicom, unfortunately. 122.8, enjoy flight.
Hello, that 122.8, Lima 133 Juliet, have a good day.
Lufthansa 5, Oscar 3, no for ATC, just for now you'll have Bremen very shortly, however, for now it's Unicom 122.8.
Lufthansa 5, Oscar 3, contact Unicom and then LC Bremen. Thank you very much, have a nice evening.
You too. Cargo log 652, for now it's Unicom, however, in about 10 minutes you can call Bremen, it's 123.925. Kakaluk 652 Copenhagen.
Kakaluk 652 with you.
Kakaluk 652, for now monitor Unicom 122.8, however in about 10 minutes you can call Bremen 123.9 or 25.
Okay, Unicom 122.8 and then Bremen on 123.9 and 25, Kakaluk 652, thank you very much.
Echo 004, contact Bremen radar frequency 123.9 or 25.
123.9 for Corio 004, thank you.
North Shuttle 9 Juliet Lima, contact Norway, frequency 118.875. North Sun 2868, there's no further ATC for now, Unicom 122.8, good night.
122.8, no chance to 868, thank you, operator, good evening and stay safe.
You too. Speedbird 792, there'll be no further ATC for now, monitor Unicom 122.8, however, expect the tower online at Göteborg.
122.8 for Speedbird 792, thanks very much for the service tonight, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, there's no further ATC for now, there'll be Norway in about 15 minutes, it's 118.875.
Norway in 15 minutes for Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, thank you very much, have a good night.
Good night. And all stations left.
Okay, let's trick here. I don't want to have to redo that one. Or what we can do is, oh, it's okay. I was going to put Unicom on because we're not gonna make any announcements on the Unicom anyways. We're gonna be reaching Norway control in 15 minutes, like he said. So at 19:30, we're gonna be calling Norway. So you have 10 minutes to kill. Hopefully we'll be paying attention by the time, and I have to have them contacting us. So yeah. And that traffic is still here, but I don't think he's going to Oslo, because he took a heading of the he took a heading of the east right now, an easterly heading, more than us. So he's going somewhere else. Not too familiar with the region here, so I don't know much what's going on around here. For airports, major airports and everything. All the major ones, Copenhagen and Helsinki, and the major ones, Oslo, and those ones, yes, but not the secondary ones. And Arlanda and Stockholm, and yeah. Okay, so in at 19:30, in 7 minutes, we'll contact Norway. Hopefully, he will still be online, and hopefully, by the time we get to Oslo, we're still gonna be fully controlled. It's a nice region to fly, especially on the weekend. It gets pretty busy, and usually Norway, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, and Finland, they all get fully ATC'd, so it's pretty nice. Okay, we did our approach briefing. We have everything set. We have Norway control. It's already showing here for us. And oh, there we go. We have approach showing up. Approach west, Oslo director. Okay, so approach. Yeah, okay, so we have approach already on the list here. So we can set this one, these ones up. So 120450. Because the other one is listed as one is Oslo director, the other one's approach west. So I'm not too sure. I would say we were coming from the west, right? So I would say that we are talking to west, approach west. So 12045. That we can set if we want here, just as a backup if things get out of control. We still don't have any ATIS for Oslo, and we don't have any tower or anything showing up, but we are a little bit too far to get that information on vPilot. But we do have approach listed, so yeah, there's hope. Worst case scenario, we go with approach. He will stay with us until we touch down. So it will be nice anyways. One way or the other, just having the approach or having Norway control online, it helps. It's nice to have the whole thing, and hopefully it's busy there right now. It probably is, because like I said, they had all positions filled, from delivery to ground to tower to approach, departure, everything was online, and the control. So that brings a lot of traffic, right? Okay, 4 more minutes roughly we'll be contacting. According to the flight plan here, it says it's right at Danko there. So as soon as when we get close, yeah, he's saying 1935. So yeah, we're gonna be contacting before, like 5 minutes before Danko. We're gonna contact Norway. Just double check if it's Oslo control or Norway control. Norway. Okay, Norway control. Yeah. And of course, like I mentioned, no ATIS, no tower showing up for now. But we are still, there's still quite a ways. 50 minutes. And 6 minutes for our position report, which is important too. I don't want to miss that one. Or else we don't get paid. Yeah, that would be nice. Anyways, I didn't have time because of all the ATC, all the traffic on the frequency, and but the star is pretty straightforward. We're gonna hit our REPAM, and we need to maintain max 250 knots, and we should be looking into flight level 150 by there, something like that. Then we're gonna hit a rock sim. We cannot be below 120. Then Golf Mike 410. We have to be at flight level 110 and slow down to 220 knots. And we're gonna do a kind of a DME arc all the way to Golf Mike 407 at still maintaining flight level 110. And then we go straight to Valpo, which is our initial approach fix, and we cannot be below 5,000. And from there it's a straight, it's a very simple approach. From Valpo initial approach fix, we're gonna go on a heading to our initial fix, Ogras, or intermediate fix, correction, to our intermediate fix, and then we're gonna go on a heading of 013 to intercept the localizer and cross our final approach fix, which is Zikla, and you want to be at 3,500 by then. Sounds complicated, but it's just a lot of waypoints, but it's really simple. Soon, Prasad, we'll have the we'll have the charts and the plates on screen here. Soon. We're depending on the FSLabs there to release the newer models. And then it's just a standard 3 degrees glide slope, so pretty standard approach. And we already discussed the missed approach will be climbing to 5,000, so we want to have 5,000. We got a company message, probably the gate or stand. Oh, sorry, forgot to lower. Yeah, so let me just turn the brightness down a little bit. Yeah, so we have confirmation arrival. That's our plane registration, our flight call sign, stand 59, and estimated time of arrival 2020. So stand 59. I'm not familiar with the airport. Let me just take a look real quick where 59 is. Okay, I can see 60, 40s. Okay, I have an idea where it is. Okay, it's on a civilian terminal, as expected. So, and they are using 01 left. So let me see where in. Okay. So we wanna get out at Alpha 5. So we wanna get exit Alpha 5. And let's contact Oslo. Oh, Norway.
North Shuttle 813, thanks for the help. On navigation now, direct T-Pan.
On navigation, direct T-Pan, North Shuttle 813.
North Shuttle 9 Juliet Lima, on navigation, direct Ruxim.
Direct Ruxim, thank you, Norwegian 20.
Norway Control, good evening, Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, flight level 350.
Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, Norway Control, good evening, cleared P3 Lima arrival.
Okay, so we want Alpha 5 and
Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, confirm P3 Lima arrival. Jersey 346 with Unicom now 128, bye. Okay, control, hello, Sky 27, climbing flight 210 inbound, Malmö.
Sky 27, Norway, god kväll, climb level 400.
Climb level 400, Sky 27.
Oslo 524, switch Unicom 128, bye.
Unicom 128, decimal 8 for Northern 524, goodbye.
Yeah, sorry about that. Ripon 3 Lima arrival for Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, thank you.
Northern 191, descend when ready to flight level 120.
When ready, flight level 120, Northern 191.
Northern 9 Juliet Lima, descend to flight level 120.
120, Norwegian
Okay.
9,
Let's get organized here. Our top of descent is 130 miles. So it's saying here 18 minutes. Let's let me double check now that we're getting closer if we get any more. Oh yes, we got tower here. Okay, so we have approach, tower, ground, and delivery still online. So yeah, it's a full house there. Okay, so we're gonna be getting approach, and like I said, I think we are getting approach west. I'm not familiar with the region here, so I'll bet in approach west 12045. So let's set that. And then we're gonna have tower 1183. And ground later we just deal with it. It's not as important. Ground will be down already, so we have time.
Norwegian 9 Juliet Lima, what runway can we expect at Oslo today?
0 left.
My only concern is that we are using Oslo director instead of, which I don't think we are. But we'll deal with it when it happens. Okay, we got our performance numbers.
191 direct Val to high speed approved. Number 1.
We got our performance numbers, everything's set.
ILS
01 left.
Inertial 191.
Estimated fuel on board 3.9. On arrival, we just passed Dunko, so it's a good time to do a one check because we haven't done a single one. 332 at 43 for the wings. 454, 433 for speeds, pretty close. 1 hour and 1 minute. Okay, we have 1 hour and we have 1 hour and 1 minute right now, or 3 minutes, correction. 1 hour and 3 minutes. And fuel 5, 3.1. We have 4.88, so 4.9, 3.2, 3.3. Okay, so pretty good. According to our calculations, we'll be arriving with 4 remaining, and according to our FMS is 3.9 right now. So we're doing pretty good. No concerns regarding fuel. The weather in Oslo is good, so unless something happens at the airport, we're gonna be landing over there. We are, according to our moving map there, we are just reaching Norway, the Norwegian coast, and it will be quick from there to get to Oslo. Our top of descent is coming through, like I've mentioned before. 14 more minutes, 100 miles, and we should be there. Of Of course, we're gonna be respecting.
OSLO 191, contact director 119.975 from.
119.975, Norshuttle 191, god kväll.
God kväll, ja. Backpack, Norshuttle 9 Juliet Lima. Contact now director 119.975, right?
Oh, I don't know. He's sending everybody to director. I don't know.
119.975, bye-bye.
Okay, let's do 119.975. Okay, let's keep 119.975. I don't know where these people are coming from, but or even if they are inbound to Oslo or not, but well, let's we'll find out soon. Okay. Yeah, there's that traffic that was ahead of us is still, I think, is the same. I stopped paying attention. Not too sure, to be honest. I thought he turned on heading heading to the right of us, east of us. Not too sure. Anyways, that's not important. We have ATC, we have their support, so.
Oslo 813, switch Unicom now 1228, bye.
Unicom 22.8, Charlotte 813.
Norshuttle 58, uniform, Unicom 1228, Telegram.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Anyways, let's check the flight plan and see if there's any discontinuities.
58 uniform, Unicom now 1228.
No.
Telegram, go ahead.
Okay, because we got clear.
Unicom 12, tack för servicen, god helg. Bye bye.
Clear for the arrival, so we're good to go.
Norshuttle 9 Juliet Lima, Norway.
So I'm gonna write down here whatever information we have. We have ATIS on 127150. We have approach on 119.975 or 120450. Then we have tower on 118.3, and then we have ground on 121.6. Let's see if we can get
information, Juliet. Time 1850, expect ILS approach runway 01 left in use. Transition level 85. Met report. Wind 350. This is Oslo GARDERMOEN information Kilo. Time 1920, expect ILS approach runway 01 left in use. Transition level 85. Met report. Wind
7927, switch Unicom 122.9, Telegram, go ahead.
Temperature 8. Dew point -3 QNH.
Switch to Unicom 122.9,
No significant change. Acknowledge information Kilo. On first contact.
Okay.
Stewart 6 Victor Kilo, monitor now, Unicom 122.8, salam.
Unicom 122.8 for Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo. Thank you very much for your service. Have a good night. Okay. So he's leaving, but we still have approach and tower and ground and delivery and everything online. We are probably the last flight inbound on the wave of flights here. Okay, so let's double check the weather information, the numbers. QNH 1010, temperature 8, winds 350 at 7, transition 85, and MDA at 855. Just double checking the number. Yes, 855. Okay, so we're gonna be flying the Star by ourselves until we get close and contact approach. So we're gonna be respecting speeds, speed constraints and altitude constraints. So our initial descent will be flight level, initial altitude will be flight level 120. That's what we're gonna set on the FCU for our altitude. And we want to be by over RIPEM. When we reach RIPEM, we want to be at 250 knots. Hopefully they are still gonna be online by the time we get there. It doesn't, we are not too far now, so hopefully they're gonna be able to wait for us. And just checking here again. Yeah, we still have approach, tower, ground, and clearance delivery now is offline, which is understandable. There's probably no flights coming out of Oslo right now. So they are just they are online there just to receive all this wave of traffic inbound. Hopefully we're gonna make it the cut. Hopefully we're gonna make the cut. We're approaching our top of descent, 40 more miles. 5 more minutes, roughly. I'll keep an eye on vPilot now, from now on. Make sure that we'll have, if they go offline, I'll let you know, in case you don't wanna watch if there's no ATC. Okay, so ground is offline now. And tower. And I'm just expecting approach to go offline too, unfortunately. We won't be getting ATC arriving at Oslo, but that's okay. It's understandable, it's quite late there right now. 10 to 10 p.m. We'll get this down there. Okay, let's get ourselves ready. Approach is still online, but the rest is gone. So he might say, I'm not too sure. And it's gonna be Oslo director of 109975. He might stay for the traffic that is coming in. Especially since everybody disconnected at the same time, and he stayed, so he might have decided to stay and deal with whatever traffic they have left there. Okay, so landing performance we have confirmed. FMS is ready. GPWS we're gonna be full flaps. Landing elevation on cruise it's auto 700, which makes sense. Oslo is, if I'm not mistaken, when we checked earlier today, was 6 something. Yeah, 681. Just checked. Auto brake will be medium. Approach briefing we performed. Terrain is on ND. The weather is good, so we should just keep terrain on. And we are good to start our descent. So flight level 120 we set at first. We have descent on our FMS, on MCDU. And seat belts we're gonna wait a little bit since there's no ATC or nothing. It's not that we're gonna be very busy anyways. We'll go for a little bit more realistic seat belts on when we are a little bit lower. And this back to 80 miles, and we can see the first waypoint, the entry point on our star, Ripon. And that's the one that we want to be at 250 knots. So I'm just gonna check here that Ripon has the 250 knots constraint. There's no speed constraint, so we're gonna add a speed constraint and at and I want to put a flight level 120 on the altitude. So let me undo this. So by Ripon, oh sorry. Let's see if this works. So by Ripon, we want 200. Oh, let me put altitude first. 12. And speed at 250. Just to make it easier for us, we add this constraint just to regulate the speed. so the management we can go down manage the mode instead of putting our own vertical speed and everything. Okay, so now we have a constraint at Ripon, and I set flight level 120 for the constraint. See, flight level 120 at 250 knots. That's the flight level is not published. We added because the next waypoint has a flight level 120, so might as well. It's only 20 miles, so might as well go down. We could have put 140 or something, but just leave the same. And we're gonna make some calls. Yeah, and approach is offline now. So yeah, we're gonna be making calls because I don't know if they waited for all the traffic to inbound to get there before they left. So let's make our calls because this might get busy here. Are we on UNICOM? Yes. Oslo traffic, Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo A319. Right now 110 miles west of the field inbound for landing. We're going to be flying the Ripon 3 Lima arrival. We are right now leaving flight level 269 to flight level 120. Just about 20 miles from Ripon, the entry point. Any traffic, please advise. Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, Oslo traffic. Okay. We don't see anyone on TCAS, so there's no one close to us. But I'm pretty sure there was a lot of traffic supposed to land at Oslo. I don't know if they made it. They made it there already, or not. But I remember seeing before we took off that there was a lot of traffic inbound. And there's no. I'm not surprised at that because, like I said, it was a full ATC airport tonight. So yeah. Bring as usual speed brakes, the spoilers.
Cabin crew, prepare for arrival.
Oslo traffic, speedbird 6 Victor Kilo A319, inbound Ripam, on Ripam 3 Lima, arrival ILS runway 01 left, leaving flight level 162 to flight level 120. Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, Oslo traffic. It is quiet on the UNICOM, so I'm not too sure if there's any traffic left here or not. But just double checking here for ATC, yes. Just want to make sure that they are not online before we get in trouble. Okay, everything else looks good. There's our flight level 120 constraint up ahead, and then we're going to descend to flight level 110 for the next waypoint and do the DME arc. It's not a DME arc, but it looks like a DME arc all the way to 407. Oh, there's traffic on at our 1 o'clock there. That's pretty nice. Yeah, and showing on there's another traffic too showing on it. Yeah, there's he's inbound guaranteed. He's descending and he's already 5,000 lower than we are. So I don't know. No one's making any calls on UNICOM. It's a free for all. Anyways. We're gonna follow the star and maintain all the respect all speeds and constraints and altitude constraints. Checking our rad nav page, we have OBW 110.3 on a course of 013, so that's our it's gonna be our ILS, our localizer. So we are all set. We already have a confirmation here on our display. We're gonna maintain 250, and after on the next point, and to fly this DME arc here, to fly this arc here, we're gonna maintain 220 knots and a flight level of 110. So flight level 110 is gonna be our next altitude. We can set right away and just press once we clear ourselves to which is right now. So we go down to 110 and maintain 110 to the end of this arc, and then we can go down to 5,000 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we go down to 5,000 for to intercept our initial approach fix Valpo, maintaining a speed of 220 knots. the constraint is there, so there's no need for us to double check if we have the constraint, because it's showing on our map. Can make it closer so we can monitor the arc. There it is. We have the new constraint for the speed, 220 knots. And we're gonna maintain flight level 110. Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Seat belts.
On.
Baro ref.
QNH 1010 set.
QNH 1010 set. Minimum.
855 feet set.
855 feet set. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Thank you.
One traffic, North Shuttle 1913 established lines on the way 01 left.
There's our first call. Nice. He established, so he is way ahead of us. It won't be a concern. At least everybody's, well, he is also using 01 left. So if everybody is there, all the traffic is using the same runway, we should be fine. That was a nice moon there. The airport should be at our, we won't be able to see it. It should be at our 9, our correction, or 6 o'clock. Or 3 o'clock. Okay, let's pay attention on this. So after we pass Gulf Mike 407, we're gonna descend to 5,000, but we're gonna maintain 220 knots. And that's gonna be our initial approach fix Valpo. There's a hold published there, but we won't be using it today. Holds are pretty easy to set up on the Airbus too anyway, so if it were the case, we won't have any trouble. So our next altitude will be 5. Maintaining the speed. Oslo traffic, speedbird 6 Victor Kilo A319, 18 miles west of Valpo, initial approved fix for ILS runway 01 left. And we are flying the Ripan 3 Lima arrival, leaving flight level 110 to 5,000 feet. Any traffic please advise. Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, Oslo. Okay, let's go down. Okay, so all the way down to 5,000, maintaining 220 knots if possible. There's no ATC, so we're not gonna, oh, another traffic, nice. It's very nice. We're not gonna get to stuck into respecting the speed right now. We're gonna stay closed, but we're really not gonna bring speed brakes, gonna bring spoilers or nothing just because of 10-20 knots. We do want to follow the altitudes, that's for sure.
Qatar 1 traffic, no shuttle 1913, vacant runway 01 left at Alpha 6.
Okay, we don't have to do the position reports anymore. There was only one for this flight. So that's that. We have our approach briefing done. And the checklist. We just need the landing checklist. Activate the approach.
Quadrant traffic scanning area 128, expecting Lima Sierra 201 right, and 6 Bravo departure.
And we have traffic up ahead there. It's probably inbound. Oh, and there's lots of traffic, yeah, as expected. We should bring the speed down here a little bit. So I said that we're not gonna worry about speeds too much, but yes, we will. We're gonna try to space ourselves here from that traffic coming in. That's gonna be a tight turn for him there. Flaps 1.
Check speed.
Oh. Yeah, that was my bad. Oslo traffic, speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, over Valpo, initial prefix, so ILS runway 01 left, and we have traffic at at our 12 o'clock. We're gonna slow down a little bit for traffic, so you can just go ahead. First, Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, Oslo.
Oslo traffic, Scandinavian 4862 with you. Turning right now, ILS approach, runway 01 left, and thank you for the traffic, slowing down to about 170 knots.
Roger that, Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, you're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, flaps 1.
Speed checked, flaps 1.
Oslo traffic, Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, turning long final, runway 01 left. And we have traffic inside. Number 2. Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, Oslo. Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
01 right.
Lock start.
Checked.
So I turn around, taxiing Tango up to Victor and reporting when at Victor 1286.
Gear down.
Gear down.
It's gonna slow us down a little bit more.
Passing final approach fix.
Check.
350.
Traffic, Scandinavian 4862.
Flaps 3.
Final approach.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Flaps 4.
Speed checked. Flaps full. Cabin crew,
So yeah,
be
that's gonna
seated
slow
for
us
landing.
down a little bit. Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Medium.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
Okay, hopefully he will have time to vacate the runway. So we're gonna be vacating to the right, and we want once again Alpha 5 for stand number 59. Oh yeah, a lot of time. He's just about to touch down there. Oslo traffic, Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, 5 miles final, ILS runway 01 left, and we have the traffic ahead of us. Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo, Oslo. Okay, we can turn the autopilot off. We are all done here. I'm not too sure if there's anyone coming behind us, but we're gonna try to expedite our exit.
Oslo traffic, Scandinavian 4860, vacate 01 left.
Thank you so much, Speedbird 6 Victor Kilo.
No problem, sir.
Okay, so autopilot off.
Gardermoen traffic, Northland 105, people start, stab 43.
1,000.
Checked.
Scandinavian 4862 Oslo traffic, taxiing to the gate.
Terrain.
Glide.
Above.
100 above.
Checked.
Minimum.
Lane.
Checked.
100.
Gardermoen traffic, Scandinavian 126 expecting Victor and November to 01 left.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel. $70 knots.
Checked. Oh yeah, Alpha 5 is right, just up ahead. There's no traffic behind, so we're good. Or is that Alpha 6? Oh, that's Alpha 5. Oh, that's Alpha 6, so we were right on Alpha 5 then. Oslo traffic, Speedbird 6, Victor Kilo, vacated runway 01 left at Alpha 6.
Copy, Speedbird, Victor Kilo, yeah, Speedbird 6, Victor Kilo. 1286 straight ahead of you. You holding there? 1286.
Yeah, Speedbird 6, Victor Kilo, we had a traffic just at 12 o'clock. Do you want to go ahead first? We're good. We have to clean up here and do our checklist.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I am turning left here on November. Thank you. 1286.
Yeah, you're welcome. Have a good flight, Speedbird 6, Victor Kilo.
Thank you, Scandinavian 1286.
Okay, let's we have time. Let's wait for traffic there and let's do our calls. Oh. Let's turn the strobe up, wrong light, strobe off, back to auto. After landing checklist.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Spoilers.
Disarmed.
APU.
Start.
Radar.
Off.
Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
And we chose gate 49, not the original 59, because that's what it showed. Actually, am I going to regret that? Yes. I just looked where. Let's change. Yeah, let's take 68.
Gardermoen traffic, North Shuttle 1052, taxiing Quebec, Sierra, Victor, November, Hollywood, Alpha 2. North Shuttle 1052.
Oslo traffic, Speedbird 6, Victor Kilo A319. We're gonna be taxiing to stand 6-8. Yes, 6-8 via Alpha 6, where we are right now. November Hotel. Any traffic, please advise. Speedbird 6, Victor Kilo, Oslo. Okay. We're good to go. Well, let's keep an eye on traffic because someone called that is leaving the gate.
Oslo traffic, Scanner 128601 left via Alpha 2. And taking off and via exit for Alpha departure 1286.
Thank you, Prasad. Thank you so much for watching, for staying so late. You have a good night. You please have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much once again for your support, as always. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye. Good night.
Change of the plan, taxiing Whiskey and 10 Sierra Victor November, Hollywood, Alpha 2.
So he called Whiskey November. Okay. So we're good. Because we're turning left at hotel here. And that should take us really close to our gate. So it's just straight ahead, probably where we have that beacon there. Oh, and of course we have traffic coming this way. Oh no, it's yeah, it's a guy coming from November. The traffic at the gate there, that's probably gate 7-6 is still parked. So ours should be this one. Right in front of us here. A little bit to the left. Does that make sense? No. Has to be to the right. Yeah, if you're coming from hotel, it's gonna be here somewhere.
Gardermoen traffic, North 1052, taxiing GS area B for holding for a few minutes.
So yeah, it's gonna be to our right here somewhere. That's what we chose, right? Yeah, 6-8. Yeah, should be right in between hotel and golf, the other taxiway here. So we'll be there. Just want to make sure. Yeah, 6-8. Beautiful. Quick look. Right, left. Yeah, we're good.
Gardermoen traffic, me EGM. Taxiing Pa Victor, then Victor November Hollywood Alpha 6.
Gardermoen traffic, Canadian 126, passing 7,000 feet, going direct also. 126.
He told us to go right now, he's telling us to go back left. Okay, so accumulator pressure checked, very good. So parking brake goes on, and both engines off. Cabin crew disarms lights and cross check.
Gardermoen traffic, Canadian 1475 is pushing back from stand 60.
Okay, we're in. Oslo traffic speed was 6 Victor Kilo on blocks, stand 69. Okay. Parking checklist.
APU bleed.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seatbelts.
Gardermoen traffic. Caliber 3903 pushing start
Fuel
stand
pumps.
175.
Parking brake and chocks.
Off and in.
Parking checklist complete.
So there you go, folks. Another flight. It's too bad that we couldn't get ATC on arrival, but it was busy. It was nice anyways. We had to come up with our own separation. Everybody played really nice, very professional.
Thank you.
From from the traffic here, and that's another one in the books. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate. Oh, I guess we don't have dynamic lighting as Oslo Airport. I'll have to look into see if we can get it on, modified to add dynamic lighting. So yes, thank you so much for watching. As usual, appreciate. Even if you can't watch online, even if you watch later on, it's always a pleasure. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you. And if you have any comments, complaints, ideas, questions, anything, please leave a message, and I'll be more than happy to address in the comments section. Thank you so much once again. I hope you enjoy your weekend coming up ahead, and stay safe. Thank you so much, and please have a good night or a good day.
Gardermoen
Thank you.
traffic motion
Bye-bye.
1052 on November and 3 Alpha 2.